Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Otaku Talk. I'm with the G-Man, aka Sora.
Yo.
Alright, so no complications. As I was trying to edit them on the actual second episode, I seem to either can't find it, it's currently with Edward, or I accidentally deleted it.
Or it probably went to time and space.
Perception filters.
God damn it, Steve, I'm a fat.
Oh, anyway, so we're gonna change up the little our
Format.
for the head. So we're talking about the very broad topic. So this week's the topic for this Otaku Talk is Sentai. That's right. Remember when you were a kid, waking up every Saturday morning, watching Power Rangers. That's right, the original Power Rangers, with with Jason, Tommy, Kimberly, Billy, Zach, and
Trainee.
Trini, who's supposed to be a guy. May she rest in peace.
Yes.
Oh, before we continue, speaking of which, though, I found on Facebook, apparently on the Pink Ranger.
She did a challenge.
No. She was in her Pink Ranger suit with a guitar outside trying to get money.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to her?
It's actually due to as a Kickstarter she's doing.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
for a movie that she's doing.
Oh, I thought she was like not trying to make money or something.
No, it's actually for a Kickstarter.
Oh,
project.
Because I mean, she can do better. I mean, she can go to like I don't know, like a convention, like how remember and we saw on I keep forgetting their real names, but we saw Billy and Zach.
Yeah, David Yost and Walter Jones.
Yeah, we saw them there. I was like, I kind of wanted to like go meet them, but I don't know. I don't have money to actually pay for their autograph. I wish I did.
Yeah, same here. Not gonna lie.
I mean, come on. We actually grew up with them. Okay, I have to continue. So anyway, so Sentai. So as we're growing up, though, we noticed that like companies like Saban and Disney, they always try to portray the Sentai series in their own way. Even though Saban was the only one that actually fuses Sentai series, Disney never did that.
Yep.
They always try to in their own quote unquote kid friendly way portray each individual Sentai series. They never did any fusion thing. Like for example, the original Mighty Morphin, they were in Japan. They were in a Zoo Ranger, right?
Yep, correct.
But halfway in, when Zordon went away somewhere, it was that one chick, right? What? Which game? What? That was
Zordon until Zeo.
No. Was Zordon still there on when they did what was it, Deca Ranger?
Yeah, he was still there. He was also still there on the Alien Rangers.
Oh yeah, the Aqua Ninjas, right?
Yeah, Alien Rangers. And then he was also there on Zeo. He was half there on Turbo. And that's when the chick.
Wait! I thought the chick took
took over.
Wait, was it the actual ninjas one? No, when the chick took over. The one with the animal spirits. The Yellow Ranger had a bear. The White Ranger had a hawk.
Oh yeah.
Was it the chick? Because I know, or did
Zordon was still there. He was still there also on Zeo, and only.
Wait! Wasn't the ninja one before Turbo? Because remember, halfway into Turbo,
yeah, it was Turbo. It was before Turbo. Turbo was the late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah. So they're the only ones who fuses different Sentai series. I mean, they fuse Zoo Ranger, Deca Ranger, Car Ranger. What was the Aqua Ninja one?
Damn, I forgot.
Oh, that one. I forgot Zeo's one too. The reason why we're talking about this one, and I want to watch and learn more about Sentai series, is all because of Gokaiger. It's all thanks to Gokaiger. I want to see the past Sentai series.
You're welcome.
Oh man. Also, I'm so pissed. Apparently, I was looking up on that because I want to cosplay as Captain Marvelous and Gokaiger. Apparently, there was a Doc, Joe, Hime, and I forgot the Yellow Ranger's name. In ALA.
Really?
The four on
5.
No, the four on Gokaigers minus Captain Marvelous were in ALA last year.
That was awesome.
I was like, oh. Well, anyway, yeah. So what was that again? Oh yeah. Thanks to Gokaiger, I want that series, but yeah. So after then, see after it was Turbo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After Turbo, it was when Saban went for, with the whole like singular Sentai series route. They didn't do any features at all. They went from immediately to
In
in
space.
space, just in space, no fusions. And from there, they went for a whole new cast, and now they started with
Gingaman.
Gingaman.
Or in the Lost Galaxy.
Oh, Lost Galaxy. And then from there, I guess they give the rights to Disney,
I believe so.
and they started with
Wild Force, I believe. Was it Wild Force or Time Force? No, Time Force.
yeah, it was Time Force, and then after that, it was
Wild Force.
Wild Force, Power Range. Wait, when I'm pretty sure Saban when did Wild Force.
Yeah, they did both Time Force and Wild Force. There you go.
Yeah. Then after that, it was on was it on
I believe it was SPD. No, not SPD.
Well, I know SPD was Disney.
Yeah, SPD was Disney. It was Lightspeed Rescue.
Yeah, Lightspeed Rescue. Well, didn't Saban did Lightspeed Rescue? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Saban did that.
They started with Ninja Force.
Yeah, Ninja Force, and then with Jungle Fury, right?
Yeah, then
no,
not Jungle Fury. Dino Charge, because Tommy was back. Remember, JDF was back in that. Dino Thunder.
Dino Thunder.
There you go.
Yeah,
Thunder,
so it was the Ninja Storm. Yeah, then Dino Thunder, then SPD.
Mm-hmm.
And then they give the rights back. No. Then Operation Overdrive, right?
No, that is Here Comes the Tower.
Oh, Mystic Force. Wait, are you sure Mystic Force was after Dino Thunder?
I believe so. It was that or SPD. No, SPD then Mystic Force.
Wasn't it? Yeah, SPD then Mystic. No, but remember on SPD. No,
remember I said Lightspeed Rescue before.
oh, this is really confusing. The reason why I remember, and I'm trying to remember the order of the Sentai series was because each collaboration, like and the previous Sentai series goes with the current one, is because let's see, it's because Ninja Storm was guest starring in Dino Thunder. Dino Thunder was guest starring in SPD.
Mm-hmm.
Then SPD went back to Dino Thunder, but whatever. Well, anyway, yeah. So after all, and then the last Disney one they did was Operation Overdrive, right?
Yep. Was it RPM or Overdrive? One of those two.
I think it was RPM.
Yeah.
But that's one with the robots, right?
I think so.
It's the one that never showed in US, even though they did dub it. So after that, though, they gave it back to Saban, and Saban started off with the awesome one, which actually got me into watching the Sentai series. It was on Samurai Sentai. Power Rangers Samurai or Shikenja. And that one I just love the fact that how Saban basically
kind of adapted
it fully into American. I mean, see, the Red Ranger, he's the head, but he's actually hiding a secret. The Blue Ranger, he's overly loyal to a Red Ranger. The Green Ranger, kind of the clown. The Yellow Ranger, the sweet one that has a farm life. While the Pink Ranger can't cook.
Why is it always one character that cannot cook?
So apparently, also she's very, very, very motherly. I wonder if I was the only one that actually shipped the Blue Ranger and the Pink Ranger. But I don't know. Here's the thing that divulged from the Power Rangers Samurai with Shikanger. And Power Rangers Samurai, I still ship the Blue Ranger and the Pink Ranger because it feels apt.
How about both Red Rangers?
Only in Shikanger. Well, anyway, yeah. While in Shikanger, I still ship the Pink Ranger and the Blue Ranger, but halfway through the series, it became from pink and blue to pink and red. Because Pink has a certain thing about caring for the Red Ranger, which then in this case it was on Takeru. I'm still sort of pissed at why Kaoru adopted Takeru, but not actually marrying him. Technically, he could have been in the family if they got married, but no, adopted. Even though she's younger than Takeru.
Yep, adopted.
And the ending was subpar. I mean, like they just said goodbye to each other. I mean, yeah, it's a good way to just say goodbye, but they didn't show him like an The point is, though, it had no closure for me. Well, for me personally, no closure at all. And what's first of all, in Gokaiger, they didn't show Takeru for the Cyber Center part. They showed Kaoru. She's no longer head of the Shiba clan anymore. It's Takeru now. Well, in the American one, they had Jaden instead of his sister. Alright, so we got a little off track, didn't we?
Kind of, eh.
Yeah, well, let's see.
Still part of the subject, but
yeah. Let's see. Well, there's still other ones that the other Sentai series though that they never shown in the U.S. Like forgot one. What was the one that had like? Oh, careful. What was the one they had like on those the card suits things like the spade club and all that?
I forgot what it was.
I had to watch that. There's a special. I showed our friend Chris, and because of that, though, she got into into Gokaiger. She really likes the Silver Ranger.
Is it because he's a fanboy?
How he acts. He's like Gokai Silver. He acts like a clown, and apparently, Chris Lee really likes him. He wants to cosplay as him too.
And not to mention, he's the only human.
I know, right? Well, and plus, there was also another reason why she wanted to cosplay him is because she also has that same scarf he wears.
Mm-hmm.
It's, let's see, anyway, wait, where was I before I trail off again?
It was our friend Chris with the Silver
Ranger, Gokaiger. Well, before that.
With the spades?
Yeah.
Deck of cards.
Oh yeah, the special. Basically, there's a special that apparently is only on the Cyber Sentai DVD, where apparently it's only of the of Marvelous and Ginta, the Silver the Gokai Ranger, and apparently it starts out though with like apparently he's trying to figure out which ice cream to give on Captain Marvelous, strawberry or vanilla, white or red. And so what happens is the one the female antagonist that had this moon ray thing that can fuse different people together. So they fused Ginta and Marvelous together. So they're sharing the same consciousness and the same body. And so long story short, the ice cream that he gave Marvelous was a swirl, strawberry and vanilla. Even though Marvelous said, "I don't want to see fusion ever again." But anyway, yeah. So when Ginta took over on the Marvelous' body, he was transformed into every Red Ranger in every Sentai series. So it's Zoo Ranger, Deca Ranger, Car Ranger, Ginga Man, all of them. He named them all like how Natsu goes like you know that Natsu right in Gokaiger goes like Zoo Ranger. Yeah, who's saying that on Overload like everyone. I have to watch that thing because he says every name of every Sentai series. But then, yeah, so let's see. There's another weird one that they had like these knuckles, but they did this football thing, and when the football landed on the ground, it turned into a trash can. No, a garbage truck, and it vacuumed into. It's a Japan weirdness right there. Maybe we'll have to go for this part though. And you probably know more about Kamen Rider than I do.
Kind of, but not really. I still need to watch some episodes.
The only Kamen Rider I actually watched was the original dub one from the old WB Kids.
Mask Rider.
Yeah, Mask Rider right there, or the original Kamen Rider, where he goes to a cave and then these bugs turn into his vehicles, either like on
Kamen Rider Black.
Yeah, I remember watching that. I was like, "Ooh, this is awesome." What's the current one again? Train Sentai?
Yeah, trains.
Train Sentai.
I like trains.
And I saw like one episode of that. I was like, this is like heavily train themed. Like for example, the antagonist. you know how they normally like they have to need to, like teleport down or like use some sort of like magic to go down. You know what they do? These tracks fall from the sky into the ground. A train goes like, be careful, watch your step. The train pops up, stops, drops off the antagonist, then goes off away. Like, uh, okay.
Well, at least they're not running out of ideas.
Yeah, actually, no. At times they do rehash some ideas.
That is true, especially the
Like,
dinos.
remember they had two that separate dino on a
Three.
theme. Oh yeah. In a way, I'm not counting Zoo Ranger, because remember the saber-tooth tiger and the mammoth are not dinos.
Ah, true.
Yeah, so like they have like two separate dino themed Power Rangers. See, two ninja ones. One samurai one.
Two cars, because a Turbo Ranger
and I had the, let's see.
Car Ranger.
Oh yeah, Car Ranger and. I don't know what the other ones, but the rest was but the rest were all like cyberpunk or something to do with space.
Space.
Space. Now I must see that. I must see a Yellow Ranger or Red Ranger having the Space Corps as their head. Have a space.
In the space.
Space. Space. Sentai. So far I've only seen like on Pirate Sentai and Samurai Sentai, and I need to watch more on Pirate Sentai because it starts starting to get really good. Well, the Samurai Sentai, the ending was not really horrible.
It was just
Just
better.
subpar. I mean, like
Should have been better.
it could have been better. I mean, like it's obvious that they wanted to make Kaoru more important to the plot. That's even shown more in Gokaiger when they showed Kaoru to represent the Samurai Sentai, and not Takeru.
That's right.
Even though Takeru was the prominent Red Ranger in the series.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on there, but I want to see also in Gingaman, Zero Ranger, also Car Ranger. Car Ranger, the Red Ranger in Car Ranger is very funny. Because he was guest starring in his own episode in Gokaiger.
Yeah.
Also Abba Ranger, which is the Dino Thunder one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all because of the White Ranger. He gave Ginta the power. Also, there's also one for Operation Overdrive where there are two different Six Rangers,
Uh-huh.
the silver and the gold one.
Yeah.
I kind of find how Ginta was trying to figure out which Silver Ranger to turn into. No, which Six Ranger to turn into. Like, should we go with gold or silver? Silver is like me. I'm silver, but it's a girl. Gold is a guy, but he's not silver. What should I do? That's why I like Ginta. He's like
The super fanboy of the
he's
Sentai.
a Sentai fanboy.
Yeah.
He's basically like us. That's why he makes him so likable. And plus, he's just like he's just like it's just like on the Sixth Ranger and Shinkenger. You watch more Sentai series than me, so like anything you like to talk about?
Well, I really wish they would have adapted what is it? Spec Ops Sentai.
Spec Ops?
Yeah, but they're skipping it for the other Dino Sentai series. Damn it, Saban.
Wait a minute, then so after on Gokaiger, they're gonna do the other Dino one?
Yes, instead of the Spec Op one. I really liked it, but I guess because of the low ratings from the Spec Op one, Saban wanted to skip out. Or it was toy animation at times too.
Well, I guess it was the same reason why the Saban and Disney skipped the other Sentai series?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Oh yeah, before I forget, like you know how at the start of this on the podcast I said on how like Saban was fusing, and when he first did Go Sager, they called it Megaforce, but in the middle of Goseiger, they start Gokaiger. And in the middle of Gokaiger, they finished Goseiger. And here's how it did that very much annoyed me. It was like, oh my god, the point, and they called the main antagonist for Goseiger was Brock. So like, oh my god, Brock's back! Hurry, turn Super Mega Mode. That's Super Mega Force mode, which is Gokaiger. So they did that, but nothing happened. So then Brock was like, "Ha! I shut down your Super Mega Force power." Wow, very convenient. You know what else is convenient? He also shut down their Gokaiger ship. Makes them go back to their Super Mega Force ship, their Mega Force ship. I was like, oh my god, Saban, why?
You know what pissed me off even more? Robo Knight thing.
Oh no, here's the thing. Here's how they explain when Robo Knight went. Apparently, Brock got him and turned him evil. Which is the original plotline for Goseiger. Only the context was in Goseiger.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what they did in Super Mega Force? They kidnapped the Silver Ranger, used his power for his plan in Goseiger. And worst of all, the Silver Ranger, he had the key for Robo Knight. Where did the key come from? Robo Knight's still there. He didn't lose his power. He's still there.
Plot.
And you know what the worst thing of all? At the end of the whole, like, well, when he finally ended on Goseiger, you know what they did? Like, don't worry, Robo Knight is not dead. He's alive. He's alive within me because I have his power. Duh! You're the Silver Ranger. You had his power before he came back. Oh my god. Me and Edward agree, and Gokaiger should have been its own thing. Kind of like they did with Shikanger. Why even fuse Gokaiger and Goseiger?
Monies.
Oh, I guess so. I mean, like, they could have done something else with. I guess the reason why is because they want to go with the whole kid thing with the super Mega Force. Because apparently adding super into it makes it more powerful. But then again, Akira Toriyama does that a lot.
Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, look at that. Super Saiyan 2. What's next? What's next? Are they gonna have the same cast again with Mega Force? But they're gonna have the Mega Force cast like the original on Mighty Morphin cast? Or they're gonna have like fuse 3 more Sentai series into it? Did they announce that? Is the original cast for Mega Force gonna be in the new Dino one?
New.
All new?
New cast.
Okay.
But they're gonna have some of the plot lines of the Spec Ops Sentai, which pissed me off for a reason.
Really?
Yeah.
How is that gonna work?
I don't even know. Let them do what the hell they want and ruin the series.
For me,
Kind of annoyed me.
I'm still annoyed about the whole Gokaiger one. I guess it's because since the main cast for Gokaiger, relative is like all of them are aliens. I guess they want to keep it human.
Mm-hmm.
If you look back into it, all the Power Rangers and back then were all human. Well, relatively speaking, since in Mystic Force they weren't really human. They're like, what would you call them? Like magic humans or something like that? Like,
I don't even know.
they're like, let's say they're like the enlightened ones from Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're kind of like that. But not really human, but, they have magic. Well, the actual humans, the 4 Rangers, not counting the Red Ranger, because apparently in the Red Ranger was shown at the end, oh, you are my mother, blah, blah, so I'm not human at all. Well, the other 4 Rangers were given magic via these wands, which apparently you turn the wands into cell phones. But we can't blame Saban for that. Well, no, you can't blame. Was it Saban or Disney that did Mystic Force? Disney, right?
Disney.
Yeah, they had that Backstreet They had that. They had that.
Here comes the Power Rangers.
Yeah, they had that
Here comes the
boy
Power Rangers.
band.
Here comes the-
They had the boy band as intro that our friend Data hates.
And we piss him off for that.
Yeah. So anyway, yes. We can't really blame Disney for that though, since the original Magic Ranger did that.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, remember back then, before Power Rangers Samurai, remember the old tradition where the Red Ranger always gets armor?
Yep.
No longer the case anymore.
I know.
No longer the case. Before Power Rangers Samurai, the Red Ranger always gets some sort of protective armor or powerful boost that makes him the Red Ranger. Mighty Morphin gets the Green Ranger's armor. Except the fact that though, here's the thing that I hate about Saban. And when they did Deca Ranger, they're still using the Zoo Ranger costumes. But then again, it's the costume became iconic for longest time.
Yeah.
Before they changed costumes. Let's see. When Tommy became the Zeo Ranger and the Turbo Ranger, Red Ranger, did he get any armor?
I'm not sure.
Cause I remember on when they did on Lost Galaxy, he had that powerful armor, the space one he had.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. But how about in space? Did the Ranger had armor too?
I'm not sure. Damn, I need to rewatch most of the series actually, to be honest.
Me too. Actually, no. In a way, I think they started the whole armor thing with Lost Galaxy.
Yeah.
Gingaman. Yeah, because after that though, every Red Ranger had been getting armor. Like the Magic Ranger, he had that Phoenix armor.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Abo Ranger, he had that Tricera armor.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it, right? Oh no, there should be more. Like didn't Last Rescue had some sort of kick-ass armor as well?
I believe so.
And I'm pretty sure like Option Overdrive and RPM also had some armor,
Yeah.
which we don't know since Overdrive was barely shown and RPM was never shown, even though they were dubbed.
Yeah.
And also currently I saw a clip from Train Sentai that the Red Ranger had armor too. You know how his armor was?
Is it like a conductor?
No,
Oh.
no, that would be too easy for Sentai Filmworks. No, you know what it was? Okay, imagine this: not moving at all. Train. That's it. Train engine, and the part where the fuel is. And these parts here are broken down, are like split apart for shoulders, and that's it. And you know what it does? It gives them, of course, a lot more magical Sentai power. And you know what it does that makes them give them more power? It was this. Smoke comes out of the smokestack shoulder. And he charges up like a train.
Man, it should have been a conductor.
I know, right?
It would have been too obvious.
Actually, no, in a way, they already did that theme in Magic Ranger. Remember their Sixth Ranger?
Huh.
Their Sixth Ranger. The train conductor.
Oh, right.
That's the reason why they probably didn't do it. Because you know how he transforms? He gets a ticket, snaps it, then morphs. He's already a train conductor. A magical train conductor. Magic!
My little pony, my little pony.
Hey, there's no friendship in there at all.
Aww. But friendship is magic.
That is true. Yes, but then again, also, sorry, I had a brain fart for a minute. Hey, doesn't like every Sentai series have like this super awesome canon?
Yes, they always do actually.
Like Zoo Ranger, they combined all the weapons into one. What happened to that though? What happened to combining all weapons into one thing for a giant kick-ass cannon?
Yeah, so
Now it's all like, summon the cannon! Mew, War Machine style in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
hey, at least for Gokaiger, they all use their guns.
Actually, no. They now have a big cannon.
That is true. I forgot about that.
They have a cannon that looks just like their ship.
I totally forgot about that.
And the only thing they combine with it though is their keys. Their keys gives them more power and does that.
Final wave.
Final wave. Let's see, and SPD, their robot dog is their cannon. Let's see, it's one that I don't really like. In Samurai Sentai, Shikanger, the Red Ranger's big ass sword is their cannon. I would have at first though when he used the thing called the beetle disc, it will turn. Of course, it turned into a cannon since the beetle that gives their Zord cannons.
Mm-hmm.
But when you use the tiger disc, it just turned into another cannon. But instead of shooting out a beetle, it shoots out a tiger. And same with the swordfish, that disc. Instead of shooting out a tiger or a beetle, it sends out a swordfish. It's the same thing, but it's a different colored beam.
Logic.
Wait, did the Magic Ranger have a kick-ass cannon?
Did they? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
This is what happens when I haven't watched Listen.
Yeah, we should. One of these days, though, we should like have like go on the internet and have like a binge watching of all the Sentai series.
Yeah.
Start with Z Ranger, and then like Aba Ranger, Car Ranger. Oh, we're at 32 minutes.
Huh.
Think it's gonna stop here?
Probably.
Alright. Well, catch you at Asakura.
And this is G-Man.
And thank you for coming to my Otaku Corner. We'll see you next time.